Welcome to Study Loop.
Alright, 12. Our equation is x equals c1 er to the rt power plus c2 e to the rt power equals 0. We have to show that the signs are opposite. So I'm going to factor out my e to the rt power. And I'm left with c1 plus c2. Oh, there's a t in here. Sorry. T equals 0, dividing both sides by e to the rt. I'm left with c1 plus c2 times t equals 0. Therefore, c1 equals negative c2 to the times t. And the signs are opposite. So now for part B, we have R1 is greater than R2. And we know that C1 e to the R1 t plus C2 e to the R2 t equals 0. And if I take C1 e to the R1 t over to the other side and subtract it, I have C2 e to the R2 t equals negative C1 e to the R1 t. Getting C1 by itself, getting C2 by itself, I divide out my e to the R1 e R2 t. So now I have C2 equals a negative C1 e. We subtract our exponents, R1 minus R2, and that's all being multiplied by t. And given that R1 is greater than R2, R1 greater than R2, we know that R1 minus R2 has to be positive or greater than 0. So we can only have a t-intercept if the absolute value of C2 is greater than the absolute value of C1.